first knock was polite. The second one wasn't. It was the sound of a fist hammering against my front door before sunrise. I opened it to see Brenda from the HOA, her face tight with a smile that didn't touch her eyes. Two uniformed men I didn't recognize stood behind her. Arms crossed. "Mr. Carter," she said, her voice sweet as poison. "We have a final notice. The unsightly shed in your backyard violates Community Aesthetic Code 7B. You have 24 hours to demolish it. Or we will, at your expense." I rubbed the sleep from my eyes, looking past her to the sprawling, empty field that bordered my 10 acres. That shed's been there since my grandfather bought this land in 1952. Before this neighborhood even existed. "The rules are the rules," she chirped, shoving the paper into my hand. "And while we're here, we're issuing a fine for your unapproved fence. It's 2 inches too tall. This is a community of standards." I watched them leave, my fingers curling around the notice. They'd been a thorn in my side since my wife passed, finding new violations every month. The color of my curtains, the excessive bird feeder, the way I parked my old Ford pickup in my own driveway. They wanted everything neat, controlled and identical. Everything I wasn't. I didn't fight the shed. I let their contractors tear it down. I paid the fence fine. I stayed quiet when the bulldozers appeared on the field next door a week later. Brenda stood there in her crisp blazer, pointing at blueprints with the developers. My neighbor, Mrs. Gable, an older woman with kind eyes, stood next to me on the property line. Can you believe it? 96 new homes. They're calling it Heritage Oaks Estates. She shook her head. "All those beautiful old oaks they're cutting down. It's a shame." "It is," I said, my voice quiet. I didn't tell her I'd already been to the county recorder's office. I didn't tell her about the brittle, yellowed pages of the land deed I kept in my fireproof safe. The one with boundary descriptions that included every inch of that field. Every one of those oak trees. My grandfather had bought it all. I just watched. I watched the foundations being poured. I watched the frames go up. I smiled and waved at Brenda when she drove by in her golf cart. A queen surveying her expanding kingdom. She'd look at my modest house, my old truck, and I could see her thinking, "You're next. We'll get your property for the clubhouse expansion." The day the first model home was completed, she held a party. Streamers, a ribbon cutting, the whole show. I was invited, a formality. I went. I drank their lemonade and ate their cookies. Next part-long video. Subscribe my YouTube channel for more stories.